Hey guys, and today we're going to work on overhead squats. Now what I want to address with you today is going to be how to get into a better overhead squat position. Now before we even grab a bar, what we want to try and do is make sure that we understand what is the most optimal overhead squat type position and squat. So what we want to address is when we do a regular squat, a lot of people, and I talk about this a lot, they hinge back when they start their squats. So I always let people squat in that sort of low bar back position. And when people do their overhead squats, they do the same thing. They're trying to push their hips back, trying to get their knees not to go over their toes, and they have to really get nice and wide with their hands to get the bar in a good position. So before we grab a bar, something that we can try and start working on is trying to adopt more of a weightlifting type squat, where we want to get a push our knees past our toes as much as we can, try and keep our chest upright, and make our squat a little bit more core dominant. So as we're squatting down, we're keeping that chest up, keeping those knees over those toes, and being able to come up and down with my torso being in a straight line. So I'm just going to do a couple of reps here. So now, when I grab a bar and I bring it directly over my head, my torso isn't going to be hinging forward and back as I do that overhead squat, but it's going to be able to stay fairly upright. So from here, we're going to grab this bar and we're going to find our position with our hands. Now, as I do a squat with this bar, I'm going to be able to, if I practice my squats the right way, be able to keep that torso relatively straight and upright as I do my squats. If I take that bar away, I do the squat, nothing changes in my position. Now, some things that I want you to notice is I don't necessarily have my toes turn in fully, alright? And this might be a little bit controversial for some people, but at the beginning, when you're first learning this, you're going to want to have to turn those toes out a little bit. As you get better at the positioning, then you're going to want to turn those toes in a little bit more to a position that feels comfortable. But ideally, our overhead squat is there to help our snatch. And I want you to ideally try and adopt whatever position you would have that you would catch a heavy snatch with. And you'd find that a lot of the time, your toes turn out a little bit and slightly as you reach the bottom position of that overhead squat and heavy snatch. Hope this helps, guys. Take care and peace.